I've lost 180 pounds with a combination of carnivore, keto, and counting calories. I reached my goal in November of 2022, and over the past year and a half, I've noticed the scale went up about 8 pounds. Let's experiment with carnivore and counting calories and see what improvements I can make. Thank you for watching. I appreciate it. So I was at Walmart today and I got this chuck tender roast. It was at a discount, so I said, well, let me just get that thing. So this is the meal prep that I'm going to do today. I got enough stuff to last me through the week with burgers, but I thought, well, this will be something different. I don't do beef roast very often. They always seem to be kind of tough, so I'm going to make sure I do it a long time, and we're going to try that. So I do want to add something. Hang on. All right, so I always start off with putting one of these liners in there. I know a lot of people are anti-liners and anti-tin aluminum foil, but that's all right. You do you, and that's okay. Then, let's see, I'm going to get this in here. You know what? A lot of people, they sear it before they cook it in the crock pot. Well, nah, I ain't going to do it. I ain't going to do it. That takes too much time. We ain't got that kind of time today. But that's this side, and that's that side. Oh, we better put well, we're going to have to season it up, and then we'll flip it to fat side up when we're done with it. But I'm going to add a little bit. This is tallow, so I'm going to be adding some of this to it in a minute. But, let's see. All right, let me get you up in here so you can see it. There we go. Now I have this new thing, new seasonings holder in my pantry. So I got the one that has like my favorite things. Now, don't add onions if you can't handle onions. These are minced onions. I like minced onions. I'm carnivore-ish. But if you're carnivore, don't add them. Like if you're strict carnivore, don't do it. And now you just add whatever seasoning, strike your fancy. I got some caramelized onion butter. Let's just open this side up. All right, we're going to add, I love this one. It's garlic and onion. I got this at the TJ Maxx. Gives a good garlic and onion flavor. Then, let's see. Ooh, this one's called The Blend. I don't know what that is, but, it ain't open yet, so we ain't going to use it. Ooh, this is the one that my mama brought home from Alaska. It's barbecue bear rub. Hang on. So then, what we're going to do is we're going to flip it over. And I'm going to actually add a little bit of liquid to this, so a little bit of water. Let me get a cup. I just add a little bit of water to it. This one's not a very fatty roast, so it's not going to produce a lot of liquid. So then with the end, you can save that. You can save the liquid for broth. So now we're going to flip it over so we get that fat cap on the top. And we'll lose all those seasonings we just put on it, but they'll be on the bottom. Now I'm going to kind of poke some holes in this, maybe. Hang on, let me try the other knife. Just a second. I don't know if I'm supposed to, but in my head, I can see and I could imagine that doing this would get some of that fat drippings to seep down in there better. But if I'm doing this wrong, now I don't care about the plastic, but if I'm doing this part wrong, let me know. If I should not be stabbing it to let it go in, let me know, okay? Man, that's tough. I could see why. Well, I ain't going to have that topic, but, you know, you hear about people that kill people, that stab people, and they talk about how the person who does the stabbing gets marks on their hand because their hand slides down the knife. Sorry, I watch a lot of true crime. And I could see how if if it doesn't have something to land your hand on, I could see how they got to get them wounds. All right, now I do want a little moisture on the top of this. So I got this water bottle that I spray the dogs with sometimes if they're acting out. So let's do this. We're going to repeat what we just did. Put some minced onions on it. Oh, I forgot I got something new. Hang on. All right, so then the garlic and onion. And this baby is going to cook on low all day. It's 8 o'clock right now, so I'm thinking by 8 o'clock tonight it should be ready. I'm going to do my bear rub again. Listen, I am very pro seasoning. I love me some seasoning. But I got 2 more things I'm going to add. Hang on. All right, so I got some squeezed minced ginger. So I'm going to put a little bloop of that on top. I like that stuff. And then I got this to try, basil paste. We're going to be fancy. Put a couple blops of that on the top. All right, come on. Get in there. It's going to look like baby doo-doo. All right. And then this is the specialty. This is tallow. It's some tallow that I rendered a long time ago. And I just keep it in my refrigerator. We're going to set just a little bit of that. That's not a very fatty roast. So we're just going to put some of this right on top. So then it can just kind of all melt in. And there we go. So that's how I'm going to make this what I call tender roast or whatever this thing is. So now it's on low. I'll put the lid on. And I'll see you all in about 10 to 12 hours. So I went ahead and put it on high. I mean, it literally, look, it hasn't even melted. I just started it. I'm going to let it be on high for 2 hours, just enough to get it hot in there. And then I'm going to turn it back down to low. So, and then I got to thinking about it. I was in my spare room and I was like, oh, I should have used the Instant Pot because I've never done something like that in an Instant Pot, but it's all right. Too late. So we're going to do high for 2 hours. It's been 2 hours on high. Again, I know it's nowhere near done or anything. I just wanted to give it a couple hours to kind of heat up. So now we're going to kick it down on low. And it's going to cook low and slow. So we'll be back in, I don't know how many hours. Bye. I started this at 8:30 a.m. All right, it is now 4:20. We started this, I believe it was 8:30. I'm going to do the fork test. Ooh, look at that. Can you see how easy that fork is turning in there? Oh my goodness. Good thing, because I'm hungry and that's going to be my supper. So I'm going to figure out how I'm going to dip this out of there and I'm going to put it in this container right here. So give me a second. I ain't going to do this on camera because there's going to be stuff sloshing all over the place. All right, I want you to see this. Look at how that just pulls apart. Oh my goodness, that's 2 hours. Look at that. It just pulls right apart. That's 2 hours on high. And then whatever 10:30 to 4 o'clock is on low. Man, this is going to be good stuff, Maynard. All right, I'm going to portion me up some. And then the rest I'll just put in Ziploc bags and I'll be able to grab it for my meals. But I'm going to give me some right now. So hold your horses. Hold your horses. So I know I can definitely use this for broth if I want to. But what I for sure want to do is get those onions out of there. Because not that I don't want them in the broth, but because I want those minced onions in with my meat. So I'm going to save a little bit of that juice. And we're just going to put that right back in there with the meat. I just want you to see that I'm doing that. And I'll probably put a little more of this liquid in there. But yeah. So, and what you could do is take this broth and saute it. Add you a little whatever thickener or no thickener, whatever you do. You could add you some heavy cream in there and make you a gravy is what I'm trying to say. So you could make you a little gravy. I'm going to have some gravy. I'm going to use this as gravy, but really it's going to be more like an au jus instead of a gravy because I'm not going to have it thick. It's going to be thin. So, all right, now I'm going to get me some. Hang on. Okay, so let's give this a try. Is it gonna be good or is it not? Good stuff. Good stuff. Now what I'll do is I'll portion that out in Ziploc bags and take it to work with me. So, all right, well, that's all I got for you. So, have a good day. Bye.